Hey guys, what's up? It's Crumb here, and welcome to your Between a Rock quest guide for Runescape 2007. So for this quest, you're going to need a pickaxe, 4 gold bars, and a hammer. You're also going to need to bring around 5k gold. It's also recommended to bring some Falador and Camelot Teleports, and of course, if you don't want to pay the boat fees, which is like 2 coins, bring around a charos. And it's also recommended to have either a Lunar staff or a demon staff for a quick teleport. And also, I will be using an Amulet of Glory in this video, so I'd recommend you guys get one of them, but you don't need it. Alright, so to start this quest, we come to the Keldagrim Mines, which is just north of, Camelot. So you can teleport here and walk up and get to here, or you can use a house teleport, or you can use fairy rings. The code should be DKS. Okay guys, so once you're here, go ahead and enter the tunnel and then go through the cave entrance and talk to the Dwarven ferryman. Make sure it is the ferryman, not the boatman. And then go ahead and run east here across this bridge. And then go up north. And then across west. Keep going, cross over this second bridge. And you will see a quest symbol, and this is where we need to be to start Between a Rock. Go ahead and talk to Duncan the Dwarf. Ask him why he's firing a cannon at the wall. Ask him, so why are you trying to get through the rock again? Tell him that it sounds interesting. Ask him what he needs you to do. Ask him what he needs you to do again. Mine closed. Something happened. I'm not sure why. Okay, that's it. So the quest is now started. So we need to go ask around. So go ahead and run back east to where we came. We need to take a ferry boatman. Just talk to the ferryman and go across. Oh, also, if you put on your ring of charos here, you can charm him into letting you go past for free. And once you're across, go ahead and run east. Till you get back to the boat crossing, and this time we're going to talk to the boatman and take his ship over. Okay, so now we need to go to the library, so run north until you get to the bridge, and then run up west. It will be the first building here. Just go ahead and open the door and talk to the librarian who should be in here. Ask him what he knows about impenetrable rocks. Alright, and now we need to run down south. And then go east into this first room here. And we need to talk to the Dwarven engineer. Okay, and now we need to head down to the Dwarven Mines. So I'm going to use my glory to go to Edgeville. You could just go to Falador, whatever suits your boat. So run down east here, or sorry, west. Okay guys, so once you're here, go ahead and open up the door to the west hand side. We need to buy a Cannonball mold, basically. Should be a guy in here. Trade Nulin and just buy an ammo mold. And then go ahead and head over east here. And we need to talk to Roland. Let's go ahead and start a conversation with him. And now we need to get some... finish up the conversation. There's a bit of a pause in there. Okay, we need to go down into the mine now and get some pages. So just come down here and run south until you hit the rocks. So just mine these ores here. This could take you a while. You might get it on your first try if you're lucky. We'll see. Okay, so mine this rock right here that I just mined. I think it's the same every time, but don't quote me on that. Then run over east and then south. You'll see some scorpions down here. We're going to need to kill some of these until we get the second page drop. Okay, got the second page drop. You might need to kill a few. Now run up north here. We need to search the mining carts until we get a page. I'm not 100% sure if these are random for everybody, but they might not be. So search the cart that I found in first. I think it's this one. If not, it's random. Okay, it is random. So just go ahead and run along these tracks here. You're going to need to search the mining carts until you find them. There's not too many. So yeah. I like that mine was here. Okay, so now once you've done that, they'll be put all three together. Now we're going to run back upstairs. We need to talk to Roland again. Say of course. Go ahead and read the book by flipping through all the pages of it. Talk to Roland again. Okay. Okay, we need to go back to the guy that we started this quest with, so I'm just going to teleport to Camelot and run there. I will skip. Okay, so once you're back here, go ahead and talk to the dwarf. However you pronounce that name. And ask him what has he tried so far. Now ask him what else have you tried? And there will be a little cutscene here. Finish up with a conversation here. And ask him if you need to set up another cannon. And tell him that you'll be back later. Okay, we're now going to teleport to Falador to make a golden cannonball. Use your mold on the furnace. Or sorry, use your bar on the furnace. And say yes to making a golden cannonball. Ta-da! Now we need to go back to the guy that we started this quest with, so I will be back when I'm there. So once you're back here, go ahead and talk to Duncan or whatever his name is again, and or sorry, just use your cannonball on the cannon. That works. So use your golden cannonball on the dwarf here, and that will do it. Tell him yes that you are sure, and it's going to fire, and boom, right through. Now run through his text. He's going to basically say that we need to make a golden helmet so he can fire us into the wall. and say you can't argue with it, that just shoot me in. And he's going to give us a schematic. Go ahead and just click on the assemble. Okay, never mind. Now run back to the ferryman. Now run north and west up the bridge. We need to go and talk to the Dwarven engineer again. Just go in the door here, north, talk to the engineer. He will give us another schematic. Read the book, the Dwarven lore. You'll get to the end page. Oops. Click yes. Okay, and now we can go ahead and we can make this blueprint now. If I stop lagging. Use your bar, your gold bar on the anvil. And say yes to making a golden helmet. Perfecto. Okay, now we need to go to Camelot and talk to a guy down there. So run east once you teleport there or whatever. We're going to the place where the Dwarven mine quest took place at. So this little hut here, which is just east of the teleport. Just go into this bar here, and we are looking for the guy called... It's the drunk guy that we talked to in a request. Corback, a Dwarven engineer. Go ahead and talk to him. Say, alright, what do you want to drink? Take the Dwarven stout on the table. Talk to him again. Sorry, just use the Dwarven stout on him. And now talk to him again. Or sorry, he'll give you the last schematic. So go ahead and uncheck these first two. Just down here, schematic 2 and schematic 3 will make things easier. Okay, so we need to line these up. So these are different for everybody, the placement of these. And what I mean by that is, like, sometimes you'll need to rotate the things that you see on screen here. But just line them up. So for example, I'm using the shirt up here to figure out how to line it up. Might need to go down one, up. Just like that. Now I move on to number 3. This one, it looks like I actually need to rotate. And I'll just use the pants up here to line it up, because it won't line up perfectly with the backboard there, but just make sure you get it close enough. And lastly, number 3. And ta-da! There we go, that's it. It all makes sense if you're a dwarf, that is. So it's all lined up. Just go ahead and close it. Okay, so now we are going to go do the boss fight. You don't need your ore anymore that you mined from getting those pieces of paper. If you don't have 15 inventory slots free, that's going to be recommended. We need to go back to Dramen, by the way, the guy that we start the quest with. If you have 15 inventory slots free, it will lower the combat level of the monster from like 120 to 75, which is extremely useful. If you need it, go ahead and bring some food, bring some prayer potions to protect from magic from the very, very last boss that we fight. Also, you don't need your hammer or your ammo mold anymore. And yeah, so I'm just going to go and do the boss without any food. So I'll be back when I get to the guy that we started the quest with. Alright guys, so now once you're back here, go ahead and put on your golden helmet. And talk to Duckin the dwarf one last time and say yes, you're ready to fire. And you're going to get this little cutscene here. And we're through. So now we're going to mine 15 pieces of gold. So go ahead and do that really quick. After you guys stops talking. And we only have 8 minutes in here, so keep that in mind. So I'm just going to mine 15 pieces here real quick. It does help out a lot. Okay, so I just mined the 15 piece. Now we need to run into the center of the room. So it should be northwards on this path, or sorry, west. And then just hit jump through the wall of flame. Then run up to the center after this little cutscene. We'll need to talk to the wall of flame. That's in the middle of the room. Took a bit of damage there. Talk to it and he'll pop out. Go ahead and kill him real quick. Just put on Protect from Mage. It should be pretty simple. I'm a fairly high level. Well, kind of. So this is a fairly easy fight for me, but you may need some food and whatnot if you are a lower level. And once he's dead, you'll be teleported back out. Then just talk to the dwarf. And this will be quest complete. That's it guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, I love peace and chicken grease.